I'm really grateful to have been given this chance to speak about our school and about this class, this group of students that has been defined by the change we have experienced as much as we've been defined by these aspects that make community school enduring. In our 6th grade year, this school experienced an unprecedented whirlwind of change. In a single year, we went from the community school, a quirky backroads Idaho private school, to just a community school, a fully rebranded academic institution, complete with a residential hall and a ski academy. Our class is synonymous with that change. We have defined it as much as it has defined us. Over the last 4 years, we've grown quickly, from one of the smallest classes in the school to one of the largest. Through this turbulence, it's true, we've not always been a cohesive group. But that's not a bad thing. The 41 students sitting next to me are strong-headed and individualistic, unwilling to compromise any piece of their unique identities. Some of us live for snow, others do not. Some of us enjoy writing fill papers, others do not. Some of us live for the wild places, some of us would rather have access to a hot shower. Some are defined by their musical ability or artistic talent or lack thereof. We have thinkers, doers, lovers, skeptics, poets, and entertainers, people who squeeze every last drop out of the present moment. And this multiplicity may not always make things easy, but more importantly than that, it allows us to challenge and better ourselves and each other. And I believe it allows us to grasp the heart of what makes community school unique. That ineffable aspect that is not set by what name we call ourselves, which can never be advertised in a tagline or summed up in a mission statement, but which lies more fundamentally at the heart of this institution. Because community school is more than a mission, and we, for all our independence, are more than just 42 individuals. Whether you came to this school in kindergarten, in 6th grade, in junior year, or just 6 months ago, you are a member of this temporary, turbulent, enduring family. And I like to believe that each and every one of you carries some piece of that indefinable aspect that makes this school what it is. That your individual experiences with your teachers and classmates, in your classes and on your outdoor trips, are placed in the pile of collective experience which, more than anything, defines this place. Traditions change, teachers retire, names are rebranded and buildings are built, but our collective experience remains as indefinable link connecting us to students who graduated long before we were born, as surely as it'll connect us to die-hard cutthroats who have not been born yet. This feeling is a constant undercurrent of the community school experience, yet it bubbles up closer to the surface in specific moments. It bubbles up when you find yourself slogging across a rain-swept beach on the Olympic coast, crossing craggy seastone points to avoid a rising tide. When you go a little too far up your desolate solo canyon, scrambling up sandstone to see the sun slowly set across a sagebrush and slick rock plain. When you sit on freshly cut grass of Sage Willow Field or on the hollow bleachers of the fish tank, watching cleats dig into the grass or sneakers squeak on the gym floor. I see it in tough times when the wind is blowing, your thumb keeps slipping in the metal grooves of a lighter wheel as you desperately try to ignite a Whisperlight stove. It bubbles up when you sit in a classroom with Phil or Gary or Pilar or so many amazing teachers as ideas and perspectives shoot back and forth across the room, discussing and debating with some of the most brilliant, self-reliant, unique people you will ever have the pleasure of meeting. Community school only lasted 7 years for me. Others have been here much longer or not long at all. Looking back, 7 years is nothing. It is ethereal, the blink of an eye. Yet community school has hooked me tight and close to my chest. I have lived almost nothing of my life, and yet I know with absolute confidence that this school and these people will continue to play a defining role in it. Because regardless of the path you take through this school, whether you look back on the Dumkey Family Middle School or on Hagenbuck Hall, whether you draw on lessons learned from Bags Broca or George Heinrichs, whether you bared your soul in the great outdoors or preferred to stay home, whether you went to community school or TCS, your narrative defines the collective experience we all share. Just as this place will always be the jumping off point for the rest of your lives, so too will you be the beginning of new stories, traditions, and legends. Community school is not a place. It is not a mission statement or a campus. Community school is us. Each one of the 42 of us, and those who came before us, and those who will come next. And man, I'm just so happy to have shared it with all of you. Thank you.